If you're watching this right now, I know your heart is hurting. Maybe someone left. Maybe love slipped away. Maybe the forever you hoped for didn't last. I know you feel shattered and broken. The calls, the text messages, the late night gist, everything has just faded away. And now that phone that was once bubbling with calls and loved messages, it all quiet. Too quiet. You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, wondering how something that felt so real, so alive, could now feel like nothing but silence. But let me say this to you. You are not alone. You are not broken. And this pain, however deep, is not where your story ends. Let it hurt. Yes, you heard me. Let it hurt. You don't need to pretend you're okay. You don't have to be strong every second. You loved, you gave, you hoped, and it mattered. But now it's gone, and it feels like the rug has been pulled from beneath your soul. The laughter you shared, the way they held your hand like the world was safe, the late night conversations, the what ifs, the I'll never leave you promises. Now all you're left with is echoes. But hear me, you are allowed to grieve. And still, you are not defeated. You are walking through a sacred storm, a storm that feels endless now, but it is carving space for something greater within you. Here's what they never told you about heartbreak. Sometimes it's not here to destroy you. It's here to wake you up, to remind you that your worth never lived in someone else's eyes, that your value was never defined by whether they stayed. Maybe love left, so you could return to your voice, return to your power, return to the parts of yourself you once dimmed just to be accepted. This isn't the end. This is the beginning. You don't need anyone to complete you. You were never half. You are a full universe of light and strength and beauty. Yes, it's lonely sometimes. Yes, the nights stretch on. But guess what? Loneliness doesn't mean you're unlovable. It just means there's space now for healing, for rediscovery, for you. So take yourself on that walk. Buy yourself those flowers. Speak kindly to your reflection. Whisper to your heart, you are safe now. There is life after this. There is love after this. But more importantly, there is you after this. And you are the miracle. There will come a day. You won't remember the pain the same way. You'll look back and say, thank you for leaving. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for setting me free. Because what felt like rejection was really redirection. What felt like loss was really alignment. What felt like heartbreak was actually your breakthrough. You are becoming someone even you haven't met yet. Stronger, wiser, more rooted, more radiant. You are not just healing, you are rising. So when the tears fall, let them. But never forget, you are still standing, you are still breathing, and you are still becoming. You're not too late, you're not too broken, you're not too far gone. You are exactly where you need to be. And from this pain, something beautiful is about to be born. Your heart is still beating, and that means you still have purpose. You will love again, but first, fall in love with yourself. I equally know you may be going through a lot right now, feeling emotionally empty and uncertain about what the future holds in your loved life. But I want you to pause for a moment, breathe deeply, and remind yourself, you are still here. And that, right there, is proof of your power. I know your heart feels heavy. I know some mornings, getting out of bed feels like carrying the weight of the world. You may feel like something precious was taken from you. Love, time, dreams, a sense of certainty. It aches, it's confusing, it's lonely. But hear me when I say this. This is not where your story ends. This is where your rebirth begins. Heartbreak does not mean you are unworthy. A breakup is not the final definition of your value. And loneliness is not a life sentence. It's a sacred season, a stretching of the soul, a pause before the next beautiful chapter. You may feel abandoned, but you are not alone. Millions have stood exactly where you are, with a trembling chest, a tear-streaked face, and a broken spirit. And you know what? They rose. And you will too, because pain is not your enemy. It is your teacher. It reveals what you truly long for, what you deserve, and what you should never settle for again. It teaches you boundaries. It deepens your empathy. It sharpens your clarity. It sculpts you into someone stronger, wiser, more radiant than before. You are not too much. You are not enough. You are exactly who you are supposed to be, growing, healing, evolving. Let this heartbreak be your awakening. Let it fuel your reinvention. Let it remind you that your love, your time, your heart, they are sacred gifts to be given to someone who values them fully. And in the meantime, fall in love with you. Reclaim your dreams. Dance in your room. Travel. Laugh loudly. Go deeper with your faith, your passions, your purpose. Make your singleness a sanctuary, not a sentence. Don't wait to be chosen. Choose yourself. Don't wait to be loved. Be love. Don't wait for someone to complete you. Realize you were whole all along. The world hasn't seen the best of you yet. Your story isn't over, it's just getting a plot twist. And some of the most breathtaking chapters come after the heartbreak. So walk forward, head high, heart open, hope intact, and say with strength, I may have been broken, but I am not done. I am healing, I am rising, I am becoming. I see you, I hear you, I feel you. You're not weak for feeling broken, you're not foolish for loving deeply, and you're not alone in this pain. Breakups hurt, not just because of the love that's lost, but because of the dreams that came with it, the future you imagined, the comfort of connection, the rhythm of a routine that's now gone. But listen closely. Heartbreak is not your ending, it's your awakening. Let's not pretend this is easy. You may wake up with a tight chest. You may go to sleep feeling like a part of you is missing. You may replay every memory, every word, wondering, what did I do wrong? But my friend, pain is not your punishment. It's your signal. It's your soul saying, something must change. You must return to yourself. You are not broken. You are being broken open. So cry if you need to. Scream, write, walk, pray. But don't numb it. Feel it. Face it. And let it shape you. Now I want you to hear something deeper. You are still whole, even in your hurt. You are not a half waiting for someone to complete you. You are not leftovers from a failed relationship. You are still valuable, still worthy, still full of purpose. Sometimes, the most loving thing life can do for you is remove what was never meant to stay. You may not understand it now, but rejection is often redirection. Loss is sometimes the loudest invitation to rise. Hopeful. Because when everything falls apart, you finally have space to rebuild, stronger, wiser, and with your eyes wide open. So what now? You will rise. Now pour into yourself what you gave so freely to someone else. Fall in love with your own laugh again. Chase that passion you left behind. Go places you once thought you'd go with them, and go anyway. Take yourself out. Dress up for you. Smile at strangers. Journal your growth. Reclaim your mornings. Find God again. Find yourself again. You don't need someone to see you to be seen. Powerful. You don't need someone to love you to feel love. You are love. And the most powerful thing you can do right now is to choose you. You will love again. But first, learn to love yourself louder. Hopeful. You will trust again. But first, trust the process of your own healing. And one day, I promise, you will look back and say, thank God they left. Thank God it didn't work out. Thank God I didn't settle. Because the pain you feel today is making room for the peace, the purpose, and the person you were always meant to become. You didn't lose them. You found you. And that is the most powerful love story of all. So if no one's told you this today, let me be the first. You are enough. You are not alone. You are going to make it. And not just make it. You're going to thrive. Because this heartbreak is not your breakdown. It is your breakthrough.